Hi there, PE class. I'm putting this video together for you to help you out with navigating our class page as well as locating your quizzes and your activity log, how to fill out that activity log on a weekly basis, and where you submit it. First thing I want you to do is actually locate our class. If you're in my section A, this is what our class page looks like. If you're in our section B class, everything looks the same. Just this will be changed, but everything is set up exactly the same. First thing you want to do when you log into class for the day is check out what bulletin I might have for the week. So if you'll notice, we are in week 6, unit 6 currently, and I've got a bulletin item up for this week because it is the last week before winter break. And it's a reminder to you that we have a typical week, 5 school days. Therefore, we have 5 quizzes that are to be done. And remember, these quizzes are all the same one-question survey. Even this one that says avoiding injuries instead of just day 1, get to it. We also have, as usual, an activity log or journal that needs to be turned in. Please don't turn these in until the Friday they're due. If you scroll down here, you'll see a couple of bulletin items that are staying up for the entire quarter. Just a welcome to class, reminders on how you can find your assignments, but I am going to show you in detail here where to locate them, and a reminder on what you need to do to pass the class. And finally, most Fridays I'll have tutoring sessions available for you on your Class Connect schedule. For this section A, it is at 10 a.m. on Fridays, and if you're a section B student, it is at 11 a.m. on Fridays in Class Connect. Again, typically, not every single time, but virtually every time. If there would be a change, I would let you know about it. Alright, so let's say that you have your progress summary right here with a grade percentage and an overdue assignment number. I do not have that because I'm not really a student in the class, even though I'm showing my student view. But you will all have something here. This progress summary widget will work for you. One note of caution, I do believe these are all working in my classes, but they are not reliable, especially pertaining to overdue assignments. And I've noticed in a lot of classes, these are not working correctly. So if you have a low grade and it says overdue assignments 0, chances are this isn't working. The very safe way of checking to see what you might be missing in any given class is to go to the Grades tab. You just click on that, it'll take you to your section of the grade book within the class. Again, since I'm not turning in any assignments in this class, I do not have any point values for any of the assignments. You, however, will. And if you started with me in this class on the 5th of November, the first day of quarter 2, then you'll have items in this grade book for my class, all the way from the top, Unit 1, Week 1. If you started later on, your grades will start as soon as you started attending the class. If you see any zeros and a F on this side, a corresponding F with a pink highlight around it, that means it's an overdue assignment. Even if it says on the previous screen in that progress summary widget that you do not have any overdue assignments, if you have any zeros in this column here in any of your classes, that's an overdue assignment. And that's what you need to work on. So let's say for this example, we had a 0 right here and F with a pink highlight for it right here corresponding. Well, that is Unit 2, 2.03 quiz, Day 3, get to it. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a bad example because I believe that was a school holiday. Let's go to this one. Let's say this is the actual missing assignment. So this one, Unit 2, 2.02 quiz, Day 2, get to it. 0 here, corresponding F with a pink highlight here. Well, now we know what we're missing and we can go do it. So we've got to go back to that class page. From this screen, navigate to the Content tab. In here, you can select the unit on the left. Once you've highlighted the unit that we're looking for the work in, you can scroll down on the right. And you'll see Unit 2.02 Quiz Day 2 Get to It is directly linked here. Additionally, it should, if everything has been set up properly and the website is working, tell you that this assignment is overdue. All you have to do from this point is click on this link, and it'll take you directly to the one-question survey, where it asks you if you did or did not do your 30 minutes of physical activity for the day. Once you're done with that, you have finished all the things that are overdue in your gradebook. Let's say instead that you have maybe had the journal from that week missing. So if you're missing this journal and it has a 0 here out of 10 points possible and a corresponding F with a pink highlight, that means that assignment is now overdue and you need to go back and do it. Note though, there is no penalty for late work. So as long as you get all these things turned in, all the quizzes taken, before the end of the quarter, we're fine. You will not be penalized for turning in anything late. So let's say that you did accidentally forget about turning in 2.05 journal Get To It. Go back to the Content tab. Again, make sure that you have the correct unit selected on the left and scroll down on the right. Once you get down to the 2.05 journal Get To It, it is directly linked here. And again, note, it should, if the website is working properly, remind you that this is an overdue assignment. Once you click on this, it's going to take you to this page. From here, there are instructions on how to save the document and the document itself. If you click on the journal, it will automatically download the Word document to your computer. Once you open that Word document, if you have the same version of Microsoft Word that I do, you have to enable editing. Once you've done that, you can start typing directly on the document. Please include your name and the date of the submission every time you turn this in. The date of the submission for this coming week would be 12/18/15. Typical weeks have 5 school days. Therefore, the typical activity log needs to be submitted to me for grading with 5 school days worth of activity completed. Please include your activity type, your start time and end time, which should be at least 30 minutes apart, and the location of your physical activity. Additionally, please include down here in the notes section anything that you think I might need to know to give you credit for your activity. For instance, if your activity type was working out, well, that's not very descriptive. Down here you might want to say, my workout for day 1 was 30 minutes of jogging in the park. Well, that makes more sense now, and I understand what you did, and I can give you credit. Once you've edited this document throughout the week and have saved it to your computer, you can upload it. And you upload it right here, where the green upload arrow is. You can select it from your computer, open the file, and submit it for me to grade. The next thing I'd like to show you is what a fully filled out and very well done activity log would look like. This is one that I completed just as a sample for you guys. As you can see, I've got my name, the date of the submission, and I've included very descriptive activity type names. I also have my start time and my end time being at least 30 minutes, locations, and I've got some notes. Once I had completed this, I saved it to my computer, and then I was able to upload it the same exact way I just showed you. So after you've done all those missing assignments from the Grades tab, you should be caught up. And in this class, for PE, getting those quizzes submitted and the activity logs submitted to me for grading are really all you need to do to catch up. I'd love it if you'd join us for live classes, but if you do have conflicting classes, as some of you I know do, for instance, if you have English or math happening at the same time as my PE class and you need more help in English and math than you do for PE, I have no problem with you attending those PE class, the English and math classes, and maybe watching the video recording of our class later on. Just as a reminder to help you navigate this site a little bit better, if you are fully caught up and you just want a quick way to get to today's activities, all you have to do is look on the left. This is our calendar. And if you go to today's date, so the 15th, you'll see that we have one thing due today. That is 6.02 quiz, day 2, get to it. You can still access this from the content tab. But if you're fully caught up, this is a quicker way to get there. Click here, and you can see that the quiz is directly linked right away. So if you can think of something else that maybe I've left off here in this video, or if you can think of anything that might be troubling you, give me a K-mail or stop by our tutoring session, and I'd love to help you guys out. Thanks for watching.